Hi, my name is Mitsuke Koha, and I am practicing my informational speech entitled How to Wili. Wili is a type of lei, and we're going to talk a little bit about leis today. A lei is a chain or a garland of materials that generally come from the Pacific Islands. We're talking specifically today about from the island of Hawaii. Back in ancient days, leis could be made out of lots of different materials, like plants are probably the most commonly thought of, shells, nuts. Behind me you see like this lei was made out of bird feathers. Leis like that were often set aside for royalty to distinguish somebody very important. This is made out of boar's teeth. And leis were also used anciently in ritualistic ways or for dance. In the modern day, leis are also still used to honor and distinguish people. Like you'll see them a lot at graduations or for dignitaries. But also people wear them just because. This lei is made out of ribbon, and it's meant to last a long time so that you can wear it over and over. Back in the 1900s, when tourism became really big in Hawaii, there was something called boat days, where tourists would come come on the ships, and as they left, they were given leis, and they would throw their leis off the side of the boat into the harbor in hopes that they would return someday. And now a lot of people outside of Hawaii consider leis to be a symbol of Hawaii, especially considering their tourism. You'll also see them often these days for hula performances. They have different parts. Lei po'o is for your head. Lei ai is for something that goes around your neck. A kupe'e is something that you wear on your ankles or your wrists. And a hei is like a hairpiece. Today we're going to be doing the Wili style lei. And Wili means to weave. When plants are grow together like this, they call it Wili. So this type of style is the Wili lei, and it's because you wrap the plants and weave them all together. For this, we're going to use these materials. Raffia, you need long strands of raffia. I would say about 10 strands of raffia, depending on how big your lei is going to be. We're using leather fern and just some flowers I picked up at the supermarket. Really, with this kind of lei, you can use just about anything you find. The first thing you're going to do is measure how long your lei needs to be. So we're going to make a kupe'e for your wrist. You're going to measure all the way around your wrist and then add about 12 inches. 6 inches for a tie on the one end and 6 inches for a tie on the other end. The next thing you have to do is prepare. And the first thing you have to prepare, believe it or not, is yourself. It is said that when you make leis, or anything for that matter, you need to have good thoughts and good feelings. If you have bad thoughts or bad feelings, anger, jealousy, frustrations, all of those things will get sewn into whatever that you're making. So if you're making a lei for someone and you're having ugly thoughts and you give it to that person, then you're also giving them your ugly, which is not good. Some people also say that while you're making your lei, if you have ugly feelings and ugly thoughts, that means your lei will come out very poorly. So it's always best to have happy feelings, happy thoughts, positive feelings of love and charity while you are making something, because not only will it come from the work of your hands, it also comes from your heart. The next thing you have to prepare is your area. Put down newspapers or plastic this can get kind of messy, so it's nice to have a good cleanup. And you'll need some scissors. The next thing you do is prepare the plants that you get. So instead of having the plants just like this, you're going to want to trim them to the right sizes before you get started actually weaving. I've taken the fern here, and I've trimmed the top part, and I've stripped off some of the sides, and I'm going to be able to use all 3 pieces that are this size. I've also trimmed the flowers so they have a shorter stem, but still long enough to be able to stick into the lei. The next thing you do is come up with a pattern. It makes it a whole lot easier as you're trying to put the whole thing together. So I've decided that I'm going to put 4 leaves kind of spread out, and then I'm going to use the purple flower and then the yellow flower. Okay, and then the next thing you do is you prepare your base. This is 6 strands of raffia braided just like a normal braid, so 2 strands in each side, and that actually helps in case something breaks, then you still have something else holding everything together. Okay, now we actually get to start making the lei. So you take your braid, and you take a piece of raffia, and you take a tail. You're going to start maybe about 6 inches down. You want to be able to tie it all together when you're done. You're going to point the raffia end down. And you're going to twist a couple of times, really tight, nice and secure, maybe 3 times. Okay, and now you're ready to begin. This is what you're going to use to actually wrap, and it's going to hold your lei together. So because I've set a pattern, I know that I'm going to set my leaves just right about there. And I'm just going to wrap pretty tight, maybe 1 or 2 times, so you feel like it's secure. Then I'm going to take my purple flower. I'm going to place it. Right, yeah, that looks good. And wrap. Then I'll take my yellow flower and place it. Wrap. And you just keep doing that over and over. Next 4 sets of leaves, wrap, purple flower, wrap, yellow flower, wrap. You keep going and going as long as you want the lei to be. Probably about right here. And when you're done, you wrap all the stems, so it's very neat. And you tie off this raffia by tying it around itself, tie a couple of knots, trim it, and hopefully it looks something like that when you're done. Giving leis is a really significant thing to do. There are 3 very honored and cherished gifts in Hawaiian culture. One is the giving of a name. One is the giving of a song or a chant. Somebody wrote a chant or a song for you. And the third is the giving of a lei that you made. Because you put a lot of your heart and your good feelings and your goodwill into that thing that you made. So it's a very special thing to do. It's a very special gift. Once you're done with the lei, because it's a special gift, because it's something somebody made, you do not throw it in the trash. You do not use scissors to cut it off. You can, the best possible scenario is to put it back into the environment from which the plants came. That way, it can still deteriorate into what it would have naturally done had you not picked the flowers. If that's not possible, you can hang it on a tree, allow it to be a part of nature that way, bury it in the ground, put it in the ocean. I've also heard of people burning it, but that's not the tradition that I learned, so I hesitate to do that myself. They sometimes, depending on what you use, will dry very nicely. You can use them to hang in your house. And that is how you wili a lei. Thank you.